I can tell you these days it's more even rampant with girls. They will tell you, I use you cure ovulation conji. Clear and sharp.
Have you been used before?
I must have
You
been.
must have.
But the truth is, if you come to my house, you come again. You must come
He's
again.
sure of his weapon of mass destruction.
I
You must come
I
again.
love that confidence.
No, you must
I
come
love the
again.
confidence.
All right, so welcome to Talking Drum by T.R.I.B.E. All right, we're going to be talking about a very sweet, sensitive topic. Post not clarity. That guy, that babe that you said you love, and after the, do you still love them? What do you think, guys?
I want ladies to go first.
Thank you.
Yeah, because you guys are more affected by it.
What by our tower we are not even affected at all.
You might not say that.
So when when you're trying to talk about post not clarity,
this kind of conversation.
That's
I'm
it.
very, very blunt, and I
Please
want
be
to
blunt.
No, I want you to be blunt.
Please be
So
blunt.
it looks like
Don't worry, be
ladies
blunt.
are usually more affected, right? By
Yes.
post not clarity.
Yes.
But in my own case, let me use myself as a case study.
Okay.
I feel like I get the post not clarity more than men. Because
But it's
there's
still
a lot
personal
of
clarity.
tension. So I'm a sapiosexual. I'm attracted to intelligent people. And you would think that is you falling in love or you liking that person.
Actually doesn't. Have you
It's
noticed?
abeg, shame. So you would think it's you having feelings for that person. You have conversation. The conversation is great. You like them. You like their aura. You like everything about them. You get things started, and after the first knot, you
You come back to your senses.
your brain resets, and you're like, do I really like this person?
What did I even see?
Or was it just sexual attraction? And you see that thing called sexual attraction is a trap. It's a trap. Because at the end of the day, if you're not careful, your body count will just be racing.
Well, to the body count, it's not that bad. Jesus paid it all, right? For some of us, our body
For
count
your
is
body
set
count.
after Easter.
Oh wow.
Right? We're back to zero. Right? We're back to zero.
So when it comes to postnatal, I feel like at a point in time we have all experienced postnatal clarity. You get to know that you're like, so I don't really like this person like that.
I think I
and people will judge you for that. Because now I'm showing you that I like you, blah 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 blah, and after the I changed, you would want to judge me that you are a bad person. And in my own opinion, I'm not a bad person. I'm only trying not to suffer you more. Let's just agree that we were sexually attracted to each other. And
You
we
wanted
don't
it.
do the do.
It happened.
We don't do the do.
Done and
So
dusted.
let's just. There's no point trying to make something that is not going to work. Do you get?
Yeah.
So let's just go about our day and our life and move on.
Okay.
So
I have two things.
technically, we have 4 guys here, not 2 ladies.
Oh, okay. We can say that.
No, we don't have 4 guys here because you guys are ladies. Just because you see things differently does not make
Because
you
to be
men.
honest,
No.
anyone.
Okay, I get what you guys are saying, but I also want to come in from the perspective of if you guys understand that it's possible for you to be attracted to someone and after you guys have sex, then the attraction fits. Then it's obviously not love, then it's just sexual attraction or lust, as you might call it. You guys can understand the thing that comes with. But my own question is, if that is the case, that is fine. But what the baggage that comes with personal clarity is what I think we should focus on, given that you guys' perspective
Baggage
is
is
as
fine.
similar as ours. Okay, you say personal clarity, but you would not jump at the first guy that you feel sexual attraction to. There has to be a build-up of conversation to that event.
Yes.
There also has to be a build-up of certain things, maybe 1 or 2 dates.
Not
Maybe
necessary.
1 date.
Not necessary.
Relax.
At least
At
one day.
least one date.
At-
And even if there is no date, there is a build-up of
Or maybe you use the
conversation.
word outing. A lot of people don't consider certain things dates. So
Yes.
maybe
We
Yes.
don't even
one
have
outing.
to go out.
Okay.
Whether
But
going out
you'd
or
see, right? Would you have sex on WhatsApp?
You would see definitely.
So at least that's what I was saying. At least one outing.
Okay.
You guys spend at least one day together.
So now the build-up of the conversations and everything, and then emotions are involved. Now this is me talking as a guy. There is a build-up of conversations. Emotions are now involved, and now I had sex. But for me, after I had sex, Okaloju may be carnival. You get.
Yeah.
But for the other person, Okaloju rara,
Yeah.
as she wani carnival.
That is.
So that thing, the baggage that come with it, yeah. Maybe we should talk more about that.
Yeah. Then also, one angle I would like to see is at what point do you know that this is love?
So
Okay.
this is how.
The first sex, second, third, which one?
Now, then I also like to add to that, but I'll add to that first before I speak. Came back by me. We cannot say that because there is something called postnat clarity and sexual attraction, that for us to be able to certain this is love. I'm a
You have
madura.
to continue.
I'm a madura.
So I have this crazy theory that I have no. Honestly, guys, I have this crazy theory that the more you sleep with each other, the more you like each other.
For ladies, that might be true, but it's not the same for men.
Yes. So for ladies, yes, right? I've seen cases where you hook up with, an OS girl, quote unquote, and the energy clicked, and instead of always looking for new OS every now and then, you keep calling her back time after time, and it gets to a time she doesn't even want to charge you any longer for whatever is happening in between. So do we say that multiple knots, right, could create or could cement an emotional feeling?
It's a dicey thing.
Very dicey. Very dicey.
If you're
For
focusing,
Okay.
go ahead,
For
please.
somebody that knows how to control their emotions, is a very, very hard one. To find somebody that is capable of controlling their emotions that much.
Do you know how to control your emotions?
If I'm shagging, you know.
Okay. Now, what me I
So,
want to say, what me I want to say about that is that giving the example that you made about something clicked, that factor, that is the defining factor in what you said. If something did not click and there is continuous shagging, it's the only person that would build that emotions. It was never going to be neutral. You
That
get
makes
me?
sense. I get
So
you.
if something did not click, maybe their views or their values or
Different.
Eh?
They are different.
if their values click or their views click and they continue shining, yes, I can agree that to a certain point, at a certain point with consistent shining, emotions can build.
Up.
But if nothing clicked,
But then my question, how do you people shag without emotion?
shagging is shagging now.
No, for real.
Shagging is
That's
not
why
shagging
we
for
are
me.
talking about postnat clarity, yeah? After
Yeah.
the first one, if I don't feel you anymore, I will not even allow you to touch me again.
You can't.
That's that about that.
That's the situation.
So I cannot actually shag you if I don't have feelings for you. So this thing about after continuous shagging, emotion develops. It doesn't work here. I have to at least feel something for you to
Before I open my legs.
That's
to
it.
continue to shag
Quick
you.
Exactly.
Quick question.
Okay.
Postnat clarity. There was feelings first. You shagged. You didn't feel
Again.
again. But the shagging was so good, man. Your legs were trembling. What happens after that?
If I don't feel anything
Yeah,
after,
fine.
no matter how good it is, I'm not going back.
I find that hard to believe.
You find it, yes. No, it's okay. It's okay that you find it hard to believe, but I'm not going back. Because how do I allow somebody I no longer feel for touch me? Like that's what that's why we're talking about post-nut clarity now. Wetin con dey clear for your head if you are still going back?
Wetin clear
That's
for
the
your
clarity
head?
part. No matter how good it is, once your brain comes back that I don't really like this person, what are you going back for?
The what clears in your head
And then
is
you
the
cannot
feeling,
even
no.
kind of like enjoy
Not-
that sex anymore. Like
You
you're
will not
feeling
enjoy the
anything
sex anymore.
for
The
person,
feeling is
then
no
the-
what makes
the
it.
sex is
I
what-
don't
it's
know.
going to
I
work.
don't know for other people, but what makes sex good to me is the feeling, is the emotion that is involved. That's what makes sex
Because
good
I
to
can,
me.
I can,
So I can't
I
speak
can
for
be
men
free,
because I
can do
don't know how
anything
they
that I
move.
want to do with him, no holding back, nothing, because I
So
feel
I
something
think
for you.
men
But
are
I feel like if I do not feel anything for you, and we're actually kind of I'm trying to like have sex with you, let me put it like that, then it's not sex. I feel like you are raping me. Sorry to say.
so this is where I am, right? I feel like men are impulse fuckers, if there's any word like that. You could have a banging body, a sweet voice, you could just be an eat in a moment, just see that feminine, that rush of, oh, I want to have this woman and all of that. And one thing leads to another, it happens. Right? So I think men, in as much as you want to see men sleep with a lot of people, I think men need more actually for them to keep you. Right? And most of the time, after that first sex, they come to find out that you do not have enough for them to keep you. So you understand it? And I think that's the real post-nut clarity. Where you are at a stage of, okay, good body, nice, no problem, but then do I see myself doing this for long? Apart from the sweetness of the whole thing, is there more? Is there more of this? I think that's what brings that. Even in what you've said, you could be attracted to that person in any way. It could be in the heat of the moment, and once the first thing booms, because it's like a build-up, pent-up emotions. It's just like watching porn. You're watching porn. If you want to toast a lady and you want her to accept very, very fast, watch porn while you're doing that. Your lines will be heavenly, right? They'll be heavenly because
Jesus!
so this is the angle, because in that moment you have just one goal, right? One goal in that moment. And there have been people who've been in positions whereby
I go what she's
maybe they are not getting it right.
God.
There are people who've been in positions whereby they are very, 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 very in the mood at that moment. They are texting all textables.
So many
What's
vibes,
up? Where are
inspiration
you?
is coming.
Exactly, vibes, many, many things. And the moment they are out, they can even cancel all of those things, those messages you sent out to people. So that's what I'm about to say. There is this realization that hits you sharp and deep when you come, right? For some persons, it's like, oh God, I love this person. And for some, it's like, because what the hell is this? Do you understand? So I feel like that's like the angle I really want us to focus.
I have a problem with that.
This conversation.
Do you know why? Because it assumes that the person that you're with and you got personal clarity on only has the body and the sex to offer. That is why I have a problem with it.
Okay.
You can have personal clarity with people who have more to offer.
Yes. So that's what I'm saying. You get to, so they have much to offer does not necessarily mean that your much is much to me.
Okay.
Do you understand that it is context?
Okay.
Me now, I'm not questioning what you have. I'm questioning what I need from you. So if there is not enough what's it called, things to look at to say, okay, I could get this, then for example, much to offer could be you're a good cook, you clean, you're respectful, you do this. To me, you are a good cook, you clean, they don't sit in my books. I cook very well. I have an house help who cleans for me. So I necessarily don't see those things as part of the kind of value I am going to be getting from you. But meanwhile, those could be the value that make you a whole total package for somebody else. Do you get it now? So I am questioning myself that, okay, it has happened, but okay, I want this. Is it available? Is it there? Is it really something I want to do over and over and over again? The attitude, you could have terrible attitude and I'm like, why not? Do you get what I'm trying to say? And by the time we're done, I'm like, Magbe, what you why? Magbe law. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So I think that's the real deal, right? And that's why I'm very, very curious. If I call you back after the first note, does it mean that I love you?
I was going to ask that. When we talk about personal clarity, is you noting for the first time and realizing you don't like this person?
Yes.
But when you realize you don't like that person and you allow that person to keep coming back and you know that you don't like them that much, you don't want something, you just want to know, what are we going to call that?
You call it a good fuck. Yes, we call it a good fuck. And that was why I asked you that. You had post-nut clarity, but the sex was good. See, good
if
fuck.
I had the personal clarity and
I
not
don't know, maybe
I wouldn't
it's
go
for
back.
you, guy. I don't know.
If he had
But
the
then it's
I think we've
two
peeled
things
off
for
the
me,
layer of the
actually.
guys.
Yeah.
We are now.
Well, let's talk about the ladies.
It's two things for me. My own is
Okay.
I don't know. Even if the sex is good, she understand, and I feel like I don't feel anything for you. There is no going back. But if I feel something for you and the sex is whack, no going back. Also.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold
Okay.
on.
Okay.
Hold on.
That is the truth.
You don't feel anything.
I'm gonna balance.
You don't feel anything.
Mm.
The sex exercise is good. You're not going back. You feel something. The sex exercise is not good. You are also not going back.
So she's
So
trying
what
to say
makes you
she
go
has
back?
to feel something and the sex has to be good.
Sex has to be good.
Oh wow. Okay.
So it's a crime if you are not even good these days.
It's
Like-
a crime, you do. Because I'll tell it in your face that your sex
For
is
real,
whack.
why would you be good?
Okay, let's imagine this
I'm not good,
hypothetical
though.
scenario that you like the person, or let's say you assume you like the person, since we're on the topic of personal clarity, and then they had this anxiety and they were no more than 2 seconds or 2 minutes, as they call it, 2 minutes man. Now this person is not necessarily a 2 minutes man.
Okay.
Yeah,
How am I supposed to know that?
you
It will
can't
be hard
know
for
now.
you
But
to
me, I'm
redeem
just
yourself of that. For real, it will be hard.
The first impression.
It will be hard for you to redeem yourself of that. You have to be a very, very, very
Why are you
crazily
anxious?
intelligent
This is why.
person
This
to
is
get
why.
to
As
go
a
back.
guy, why are you
Keep
anxious?
it. This is why Coco Samba and the lights keep selling. Because everybody wants to make a first
good
impression.
See, your good impression does not
Because to be
necessarily
honest,
have
as
to
a
be
guy, why are you
extraordinary.
anxious?
But when he says
What does
Why are you
hold on?
voting?
What does good in terms of minutes mean to you?
minutes, am I allowed?
Yeah,
you're free to express
Go on.
yourself now.
Go on.
I don't want to put numbers to it,
Okay.
but then just do your best and leave the rest.
No,
But I know your best cannot be 2 minutes. Why is your best?
what if my best is 2 minutes?
Why is your best 2
But
minutes?
No, it can't be 2 minutes. It
God,
can't be
I
2
beg.
minutes.
Sure, okay. I don't want to be raw. Some
Okay.
people,
Why, baby?
àwọn kan ní weapon of mass destruction. Wọ́n dẹ́ pé tó bá lè gbà fún more than 5 minutes gan.
You are gone.
You like. So what about scenarios like that?
So, good sex is not about the minutes.
And
Good
it's
sex
it's
is
not
about-
the size of the dick.
Yes, it's about how
The what?
satisfying.
It's not about the size of the dick.
Oh.
It's about how
But I'm not talking
satisfying
about small,
it is.
small.
How much
Yeah,
you
daddy.
both how much you both enjoy yourself. You can have a good sex within 5-10 minutes. You can have a good sex within
That is why
40-45
connection
minutes.
matters. Like,
So it depends on how much you both enjoy yourself.
Personally, I
But
even
when
feel
you say
like
2 minutes, I feel like 2 minutes we are still like just getting into the game.
No.
Why are you coming
See,
in?
I'm talking about penetrative sex, so not the old.
We're talking
No.
about yes, we're talking about penetrate. You can't penetrate.
No,
in 2
of
minutes
course
and-
you-
Why?
No.
We
you
never
know that.
reach
So,
anywhere now.
I have this angle that says that when there are a lot of emotions in between you, especially for the guy, you are likely not to last long.
I also mentioned something about anxiety, and this girl was asking me that why would you be anxious?
yeah, as a guy, why would you be? Because I would want to ask is why are you
There
anxious?
is a couple of things that could make a guy be
Like what I
anxious.
want.
Number one, the person likes you so much.
So you're not anxious.
Yes.
So ask it.
And number two, the person deems you like a big catch. That could also make the guy anxious. That,
I don't know. It might be
Omo
anxious in the
yìí.
situation.
Omo.
see, I've read situations where people pay 200k to have sex with high class
Babes,
Really?
yeah.
babes, and then their thing did not rise.
Well,
And that's because in
That's
their
I
head it's
understand,
like,
yeah.
this babe. So something like that could also happen.
Anyway,
But there is
let's
no
not
second
stare.
chance,
No,
so
no, no, what?
sorry.
Let's not stare
But you
off.
just said that.
Let's not
once
stare
the
from
person-
the. Let's not stare
That's
from
what
the
I
main
said, there is
conversation.
no second chance. Like,
Yeah,
there are no
with
second
you,
chances.
there are no second chances. Understood. With Fina,
There
there are
might
no.
be.
There okay, there might
there
be.
might be.
All right, but then let's not stare. Let's not stare off. Let's not
What
stare
I
off from
look
the.
for.
Let's not stare off from the main conversation. All right.
Okay.
I just want a final, comment from each and every one of us to say, what is that one thing that you look at in someone for you now? What is that one thing you look at in someone who you just knotted in or knotted together that could make you come back?
Hmm.
Just one.
Let's start with Bija.
Maybe your foreplay game is actually like
What do you mean by foreplay?
foreplay, sex foreplay.
Like, could you give us 2-3 things in foreplay?
Am I allowed to?
Yeah.
Okay. So foreplay.
Come on, let's have no, for you. Let's have it.
Let's
Let's
have
have it.
it.
Let's have it. Let's have it.
Okay, there are some guys that they are this kind of people that they are like straight to the answer. Like,
Okay. To the answer, I get.
Exactly. But then the other way around, like people that actually like know
Take
how
their
to, like,
time.
yeah, with you. Some actually like
On the
Explore
hair.
your body.
worship your body
Okay.
way before the
Whole thing.
Mhm.
Mm.
That is one thing that could make you
Yeah, maybe.
say, I want to continue this for at least a little while longer.
I think for me, it will just have to be how smart she is.
Yeah.
So I can
Same.
fuck with you. Like, seriously, I like smart women. Now, the smartness, with me now, the smartness is varied. Doesn't necessarily need to be academically smart.
Mhm.
You can be business smart. In fact, you can be corny smart, and I will be intrigued by that.
Mhm.
So it just has to be smartness for me. That okay, mo ti do ẹ,
But then nobody
ogun ti wà, gbọ́dọ̀ ní ju. Tí o bá ní fúrọ̀, I'm not. You
Yeah,
can never see
Sha.
me with a woman that doesn't have nyash. It is not possible.
Hmm.
So
We don't enter trouble. We will not get
my
yash.
soul inside Fikayo's body. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we got that. How about you?
I would say it's something like what he said. Like I said earlier, I'm sapiosexual, so this thing has to be there. Like after the sex, what is going on? What are we talking about? How are we conversing?
Is it an awkward silence?
Is it
Everybody
an
go
awkward
to
side?
sleep.
Exactly.
Ah.
So what's the mood like after the sex?
Does the energy only come
the
when
energy
you
on-
want to?
God bless you. So that's like what keeps me going back at the end of the day.
Okay, my own will shock you people though,
yeah,
Okay.
because
Hold on to your shop.
I honestly think smart things should be done in smart environment. And sexual things should be done in sexual environment.
okay.
So the moment we are in that room, I'm not thinking about how intelligent you are any longer.
That is what I actually wanted to say.
Mhm.
How intelligent you are could get me to get you into the room. Understand it? Could get me interested in you, could get me, attracted to you, how you hold conversation. But you see, the moment we are in that room, I am no longer seeing that smartness. I now want to see your sexual expertise. That's it. Don't be smart and boring in there. I'm going to have a turn off eventually. Do you understand? I could keep you around for a while because I enjoy the conversations, but I will now start looking forward to somebody who is expert in the room and who I also enjoy their conversation. So if you come in and I'm not, and I'm asking myself, okay, there's this popular thing we used to say waste of sin. I'm asking myself, is this a waste of sin? Is it enjoyable? Do I want to have it again? And if my answer is yes, the next thing is, okay, the other things, can I manage with it if I can. But for me,
The
like,
yash is small.
yeah, exactly. If the sexual,
He said exactly.
I didn't mean to say that. Don't mind. That's a trap.
If the yash
Right?
is
That's
small,
a
can
trap
you
because,
manage?
of course, quite a few things, at the different stages of the foreplay, like she mentioned. How good are you with this? How good are you with that? How good are you with this? Can I put you in 7 positions in 7 minutes? And you're not
No,
complaining
70 position is 7 minutes.
in 7 minutes, yeah, and you're not complaining and all of that. If you're spot on that, yes, I could call you back just for the fun of your expertise in there.
Can I say something?
Yes, please.
When I say that, I would consider how smart she is. Of course, I'm not talking about the baby. We're talking about personal clarity. We've done the two. And after we've done the two, my head is clear that I don't really love
You're
this
now
person.
clear-headed.
So what would make me want to continue relationship with this person would be, is she smart?
Do we have to have relationship before
That's
we
what I
not?
want to.
You can have
That's why I
situation.
want to talk like
Yeah, relationship or
after the first
situationship.
not then to
Any
relationship.
ship.
No. It's not even about
Any
after
ship.
the first not to relationship or nothing. As long as you continue conversation with that person, that's a form of relationship. Even
Yeah,
if it's
actually.
a situation.
Yeah.
Actually.
So as long
You're
as you
right,
continue
you're right.
conversation with the person, that's a form of relationship. So what would make me continue keeping conversation with the person would be how smart she is. You get. After
Yeah,
I've come to
I
my
get.
senses.
I get, and I'll still like to maintain to say it's possible you are not that smart, but you are smart
And you
inside.
still
So
keep
so
her
it's the whole essence of personal clarity is, do you still want to not again? That is how you should see it. The
Okay.
reason why I'm having a clarity is I'm not sure I want to do this again. So, but it's the question is, the meaning of personal clarity is actually, do you still want to not another time? So the only reason I would want to not another time is if you're actually good in there.
I beg to differ. Personal clarity is not about whether you want to not another plan. It's whether you want to keep a relationship with the person you just not.
So in order to continue to not, I need to keep a relationship.
Whatever
Situationship,
whatever you want
normal
to call it,
relationship,
Whatever relationship.
whatsoever it is, if I want to still not, I need to keep you around. Yes, now I need to keep you around.
Yes.
I'm not gonna not today, and tomorrow I'm not replying your text messages. I'm not
And I'll
calling
now call
you,
you back
and then I
next
call
week.
you out of the boom one day. Bam!
That is exactly
Well, you
what
need
we're
to,
talking
like,
about.
not-
Where are you?
That's
Do you understand? So
the-
that's what I'm saying. There are people that after that first time, never seeing you again,
Yeah.
never calling you again. But I am saying, for me, right, if I would call you again,
Okay.
it has to be because you are very, very good in there.
In where, please? You've been saying in there.
In there.
In where?
In Zahoza room.
Yeah.
In where?
In there. You have to be very, very good. Because of course, we could converse, we could be smart friends. We don't have to not because you are smart
Yeah.
or because you are intelligent. Hold on. We don't have to, which means even when you are smart and you are this and you are that,
It's just a form
we
of
can
attraction.
keep being friends who do not in each other.
Mm.
But I am saying,
wait,
I'm saying now,
you can be friends who do not
in each other.
if you haven't noted in each other before.
Even if you
No,
have before,
no,
you can still keep
no.
them around as friends.
I have
You can still
people
stay friends.
who have
Can
not
still
seen
stay
themselves
friends.
for the first time and they never did again, and yet they stay
And they have
friends.
good friendship.
That is a very rare
Example.
occurrence.
It's not rare.
It's not rare.
I do not
Very
agree.
rare.
I
Let
do
us
not
be
agree.
realistic.
I do not agree that it's
Even
there are
it's not
people
rare.
who
It's
are
not
not in each
rare.
other and they both agree that this
It's
was
not
a
gonna happen
mistake.
again.
It wasn't
And they've been
supposed to
good
happen.
friends so
And
far.
they are good friends.
It's not
They're
rare. Why are
fine.
you saying it's
They-
rare?
You guys are not being realistic.
No,
We
I
are
think
being
I am.
very realistic.
I think I am.
Because
Honestly.
You're not.
Not because of what's in my head, but because I've seen it. I've lived it.
See, that's
Did you hear what I said?
saying-
I've seen it.
That is
And
the
I've
definition
lived
of
it.
bias. And that is why I'm
That's
saying
not
that
bias.
that is the definition of bias.
That's
Because
not
you're
bias.
seeing things from your own.
No.
Now,
Where am I
Not
going to
necessarily
be?
if
You're
you
going
get
to
mad
look
at
at-
Actually,
you.
like talking about 2010, 2015, I can say yes, it is very, very rare. But now, in these days,
In these
It's not
days,
rare.
it's not
It is not.
at all.
people not in
Not
each other
rare.
end up telling each other that it's my brother.
okay, I'm
My
going
very
to.
good friend.
Yes,
I'm
is
going-
is my bestie.
My bestie.
And they will
And
still
let me tell you
introduce
more.
they will still introduce
Tell them
people to
to
each
your
other,
potential partner.
and it will never happen
It will
again.
never happen again.
I still want to believe that that is not a regular occurrence.
Oh wow. Where have you
Why in
been?
2026?
Where have you
It's
been?
no longer regular. Things
you
are
been-
no longer regular.
Have you been living in the cave?
Things are no
Why-
longer
why-
regular in
I think it
2026.
is rare.
Why do you think it is rare? So okay, let me
I
ask
think
you.
it is rare because
You've never been
of
in a
women's-
situation where you and somebody had sex and
You can
You
call him
became friends.
Muswegbe.
and became friends afterwards and it never happened again and you guys are the cool friendship or
I think it's
whatever.
coming from the angle of Okafor's law that once they bear
It's always there.
is always there.
That's in the past.
It's an
That's
outdated
like,
law.
what, 2020.
I think, listen,
That's really
and the reason why it's outdated is I think
We're in 2026, bro.
both of you needs to actually have felt something real
Mm.
for each other for Okafor's law to actually happen.
No.
Ah.
It
So,
only needs
We didn't feel anything. We didn't feel anything, and the sex was not great.
No.
And
Sex
then
only has to be great for Okafor law
to happen.
to happen again. Yes.
So
Because
what
maybe-
so what
the
if
sex only
what
has
if
to
the
be
sex
great.
wasn't great and they agreed,
Okafor
we'll
law
be friends?
I
cannot happen.
understand what,
See, the sex
saying.
only has to be great for Okafor's law to take effect. Because let me tell you the truth, or should I say the way I say it. Not many people out there are good in sex. Men and women alike.
I've not seen many people. So
Not many people
I've
are
not
good.
seen many people.
It's
Yeah,
speaking from experience.
Not many people are good. Now, when they meet someone who is good and takes them there, that
Maybe
they have
they
never
may-
been
maybe
to
they may.
They
before,
fool.
that they've never been before.
Okay.
It doesn't matter whether emotions are there. I just want to feel good again.
Again.
So that is that for the Okafor's law. And when it comes to the have sex ones, and not, it also applies in the context that I just explained.
Okay. So yes, it could happen. You have a
Because imagine
genital
someone that
meetup
has
with
never
someone.
orgasmed before in their life,
And the orgasm.
had sex with someone.
What if you are now good? I need somebody that is good or good.
Oh, goodness.
Yes, you've now raised
I'm
my
saying, like,
bar.
you
Yes,
guys
no,
are in
you've
the
now
same,
raised
what
my
is it called, level
oh
of
same level.
experience.
Yes.
That
Like,
could
you
not
are
now.
very, very good and
The person
he's
is
very,
also
very
as good.
too.
Then what you guys are saying could happen, where they have sex once and
it
they
doesn't happen
could
again.
stay friends. But me, I'm talking about where there is a mismatch of energy. Ẹnìkan odobs ni odobodobo. Ẹnìkejì very naive ni. Shey you get? Wọ́n máa ń ní sex but
Not
kò mọ
sexually
nǹkan-
expressive.
kò mọ nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ kọ́ọ̀mù gan rí. Wọ́n kàn mọ̀ pé àwọn ọkùnrin yẹn máa ń ṣe, wọ́n dẹ̀ máa gbà. Ṣé òun dẹ̀ máa dìde? Ó wá mí tẹnìkan yẹn ó gbà sí fún gidigidi. Even tó bá yẹ pé postnut clarity ṣẹlẹ̀ tó ká lójú ẹ̀ bí UI clear. The fact that she felt really good here, ó máa wà ńbẹ̀, and she would want to experience it again.
So
Nǹkan tó ń pè ní
I
dogmatism
agree
nìyẹn.
with you. I agree with you. And in as much as I agree with you, I would still say there are some people. Is that not where we started from? That had sex once and promised never to have sex again, and are friends.
I'm not
Very
saying
good
those
friends.
things don't happen. I'm saying that's a rare occurrence.
It
That's
is
the
not
ones
rare.
I don't consider it rare.
It is not
No.
rare, guys.
Do you know why it is not rare?
It is not rare.
Because from your statistics, not a lot of people are sexually good.
Not
That gives us a large number of average people sleeping with each other,
Exactly.
and which means they can afford to sleep with each other
And not
sleep
go
with
back
each other
together.
again. That is why it is not rare.
okay.
It is not even rare.
Do you get it now?
I get
So, like I said, I've lived it, and I have plenty people in that space.
Adopts.
Do you get it now? I have plenty people in that space. So, honestly, for me, just like you said, when you're even saying reiterate what I said the other time to say, oh, this person wants to feel this kind of way. Again, it happens too with guys that have been with babes. But you see, that he's gay. Intonation there is not good though. Oh, shaking you, but
Exactly.
Imagine what
Go to Musole kan náà
Do you
nìyẹn.
get it now?
Yes, postnut clarity. Ó ká lójú ẹ̀ pé ò ní feelings fún bọ̀, ó fẹ́ experience it.
yeah, so that's what I'm saying. That for me,
for men,
honestly, I don't know about others. when I go into a relationship with someone, from the beginning, I know what I want from them. I know if I'm just going to sleep with you, I'm not going to lie to you. I know if I just want to sleep, I know if I want to keep you. Whatever happened in that room only cements it. But I have a good idea of what I want before going into it. So we now go into it, and maybe it wasn't great.
Didn't meet expectations.
Do you understand? It wasn't great. It could either cement my idea of, oh, so now cuckoo chop and clean, you be one be before, oh, they go. Do you understand? Or even if I ventured into it with the mind that I want to keep this person and it wasn't good, the questions that I would be asking of myself now would be, can I teach
Can I
her?
manage?
Can
I teach her?
Make her get better? Can I manage with this? Can I explore with that that'll make her good? And if she's very good, it's like, thank God, I eat jackpot.
Yes, you're right.
So if
when we're
I'm
talking about something clicking,
so if I'm calling you back, I know why I'm coming to see you. So if I'm calling you back, trust me, sir, it's because you were good.
You want to call him back?
No,
Please,
You want to call him back?
please,
They will be all calling on each other.
you touch me, you die. You touch me, you die. So honestly, that's just I just believe that we tend to deceive ourselves a lot with all these she's this, she's that. We know who these persons are. In fact, I can tell you that some people who know that this guy is a fuck boy. He just wants to
And I want to do it too.
Exactly. And they want to do it too.
It's not, life is not hard.
So it's not, at that point, it's not about their intelligence or anything. They do it and they lock up for life.
As it should be. You have to do a pro bed.
Do you get what I'm saying? Exactly, that's the word. I want to remove my eye from it. It happens with girls, it happens with guys. Even though it's more rampant these days, I can tell you these days it's more even rampant with girls. They will tell you, hey, I use you cure ovulation conji. Clear and sharp.
Have you been used before?
I must have been.
You must have.
But the truth is, if you come to my house, you come again.
He's sure of his weapon of mass destruction.
I love that confidence.
No, you must come again. Right? Because different persons, there are persons who don't like orals. They are straightforward women too. I hope you know that there are women that are straightforward women. Let's just go straight to the thing.
Yeah.
So I think that's where sexual knowledge of each other comes into play. That's why I think those conversations you've had in the past come into play. What do you like? How do you like it? Where do you want it? What gets you there? Those God type of conversation, you need to have them. Honestly, you need to have them to have a great experience. If you are no dopes, quote and unquote, and you don't ask those questions, you will most likely perform badly.
Yeah.
Why? Because you hear ladies tell you, that's why I like to be touched. No. Do it.
No,
yes, some ladies tell you. Yeah.
You
tell me.
Are you single?
No, please.
I would like to mingle.
No, don't mingle. I'm not single. I have a very beautiful. So, but let's wrap this up, guys. Let's wrap this up. Let's ask from the audience. One, have they ever been in a situation where they fucked once and they never went back? Have they also had cases where they keep going and they didn't even love the person that much, but they keep going? Because trust me, I think that's a lot that we have around now. What's the English word now? Helpers. We have a lot of people who are helping themselves rather than people who are in a relationship.
Yeah.
We have people there are girls nowadays that they don't call. Why are you texting me? We'll see next time. And what's up? Are you home? They are coming over. They don't no feelings, nothing. They just because you are good or because you are available. Sometimes you might be available and not be good.
Or you were referred.
But then they just need
you see that referral thing? It works like magic. And ladies,
bro, are we still on this?
I think we are, but see, let's know in the comment section. Post-on clarity. How has it been for you as a guy, as a girl? Did you enjoy it? Did you go back? Why did you go back? Why didn't you go back? Let's know.
See y'all on the next episode.
Bye.
Ciao.
Peace out.